Hello there and welcome to Star Wars 1000. Star Wars question of the day: will Luke Skywalker ever get a TV show? Now, me personally, I really want a Luke Skywalker TV show more than any other character. I don't get how so many other characters but Luke has had so much focus in either movies or TV show, like Han Solo. I love Han Solo, top 10 favorite characters of all time. He had a movie. It's going to probably get a TV show as well to continue his story. We have Leia get a lot of focus in the Rebels, and she got focused in the Kenobi series. We had characters like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Anakin Skywalker get a TV show before Luke Skywalker. Essentially, the Kenobi series is about Kenobi and a lot about Anakin, but then you have the Clone Wars too, and it develops Anakin so much. We get 7 seasons of Anakin and Obi-Wan, but we only get a few hours in total for Luke Skywalker in the original trilogy. Now, I know Luke Skywalker gets explored a lot in the books. He's in almost every comic. He has a ton of development in Legends, but it's not the same as Luke getting a book compared to Luke getting a TV show about himself. I feel like there's so many different points in the timeline where Luke could get a TV show about himself, and even before Disney took over, I still don't understand why Luke never had a TV show. They focused on the Clone Wars. Instead, we could have been focusing on Luke, Han, and Leia during the adventures in between episodes 4 and 5, or 5 and 6, or a little after episode 6. Don't get me wrong, I like the Clone Wars a lot. I'm glad it exists, but I feel like a show about Luke, Han, and Leia should have existed before the Clone Wars. It is what it is, though, but it's never too late to make a TV show about Luke. I think Luke needs a lot of development in between episodes 6 and 7. I would like to see an evolution of how Luke gets from where he is in episode 6 to where he is in episode 8, where we see him very, very different. It would have to be animated, because I think a whole show about deepfake Luke is it's not the same. I think Luke was awesome in the Book of Boba Fett, but it's a little off, and I think we could get the best performances and the best stories and the best acting if we get a new voice actor for Luke, as same thing with new voice actors for Anakin and Obi-Wan. They had there's different actors for the live action performances and the animated performances. I feel like they can hire a new actor to play Luke for the voice and get an animated show that should be animated. I don't think it would work if we get a whole TV show about live action Luke with a deep fake the whole entire time. But I really hope Luke gets a TV show at some point. Once again, I just find it funny that all these characters get movies and TV shows about them, and Luke never got anything. I mean, he's the main character of 3 sets of movies, but Anakin was the main character of 3 sets of movies, and he gets a whole TV show about him, 2 TV shows about him. No, 3 TV shows about him, and he gets a whole movie, an animated movie, which, I mean, it's cool. I like the Clone Wars a lot. It's one of my all-time favorite Star Wars shows. And once again, I'm glad it exists, but I don't understand why there couldn't have been a Luke show in the 90s, or even before the Clone Wars could have been. I don't know. I just think there's a lot of potential for a Luke TV show, and it doesn't even have to be just about Luke. It'd be about the original trilogy cast, just going on an adventure. Like in the Clone Wars, you had Obi-Wan and Anakin. It would be focusing on those two. If there's an original trilogy Star Wars show, it could focus on Luke, Han, and Leia going on adventures and dealing with conflicts throughout the galaxy. I think a show like that could be pretty cool, and it's not too late for Luke to have his own TV show, or maybe he can even have his own video game as well. I think Luke being in video game just about him would be pretty cool. We saw how Luke was in Battlefront 2, and that was a lot of fun to play as Luke, and we could get something similar to what we saw in Battlefront 2, just a game about Luke and his adventures. Whatever happens, I think at some point we do need a Luke Skywalker show before we get all these other shows about other characters. I think the number 1 TV show we need to see about a certain character, I think, is Luke. I think Luke deserved this show long time ago. I think there should be a TV show about Luke before there's a TV show about Lando. Fingers crossed that Luke Skywalker is in development, and I really hope to see a Luke Skywalker show one day. So to wrap up the video, may the Force be with you always.